allow your body to fall into the floor. And just feel the connection between the left and the right hand side. Feel the connection between your front and your back. And feel the connection between your breath and letting go. So what we want to do with this pose is stretch out the hamstrings, but we don't want to work through ego. We want to keep ourselves inside of pushing ourselves to achieve anything. So the aim here is to really feel what you're feeling while you're feeling it. So I'm going to get you to bring your right knee in for a knee hug. As you bring that knee in for a hug, see if you can try and keep, again, probably what we've been doing for years is overachieving and over-tucking. We just want to bring the knee in and let it feel that we're not trying to bring it to the chest, we're just allowing ourselves to feel the back of the body hasn't come off the ground. Great, and we've elevated Margaret's foot here on the wall, or on our makeshift wall, the sofa, to keep her hips and her heel on the same alignment so that she doesn't overly stretch through her psoas or pull her hips and pelvis out of line. Now she's going to put the strap on, so you can just put that strap on for me, Margaret, and extend your leg up. And again, we're going to have all different degrees of level here. And we'll get Margaret to demonstrate someone very, very stiff. So she has to pretend. Okay, yeah, so beautiful. So the tighter you are, then you would go back. And I would also use two hands, like you were riding a horse, so each hand holding a strap. Yep, and then that way the shoulders don't get yanked out of it and the neck doesn't get involved. All right, and as she comes in, now she's got a little bit more flexibility than a lot, but she's going to make sure that she doesn't bring anything off the back of the body, and just works to get two legs somewhat straight, back of the body still pressing into the floor, keeping her shoulders down, keeping her neck nice and comfy, and just breathing. So obviously she's going to feel it in the hamstrings. It's going to be a little bit of pull either in the insertion or the origin of the hamstring, the knee or the buttocks. And she's got a nice tilt going on here. So I always think about trying to keep this hip and opening. So we're not trying to close off the belly of the muscle, trying to keep it nice and open. And that in itself, if you imagine her standing, is the beginnings of some poses that we'll put into some of our morning routines. Good, so now she's going to put the strap into the same hand as her leg and keep her left side down as she opens this leg out to the side. So the hardest thing here is not to allow this muscle to follow. You want to keep as much of the back of the buttock and leg on the floor. So if you wanted to stay in this pose for a little while, you could elevate it. You could assist by putting a little bench or something here. It's not about going to the floor. It's again really about what's going on the back side of the leg and the buttocks. Lovely, and breathing. That's it, just a couple more breaths, making sure that you're breathing into the diaphragms and the ribs. Nothing else is altered. When you're ready to come up, you take a nice big breath. Use the inside thigh muscles to pull, and we're going to swap the arms over. So here, just to keep a little bit of an idea on what you're doing, bring the right hand into this top hip. So if you push that, so the thumb in, you'll notice that rotate this hip away, and she's now going to bring this over. I'm actually going to ask her to do probably something that she may not have done for a while, and that's not aimed to go to the floor, but aim this leg more at her left shoulder. So you'll actually find that the femur is rotating in the socket quite, it's almost like a bone on bone, isn't it? It's quite uncomfortable. So you may not feel you need to go very far at all, but that helps again to take the entire femur around that socket. And okay, then you can ease off a little bit, and we'll allow her now to drop herself all the way over to her level. There's two ways you can go into this. You can just simply drop the leg as she has and put more weight back through this side of the body. Or if you come back up for a second, bend this knee and bring this buttock towards me. Bring your buttocks right over to me, and now take yourself over and straighten that left leg back to the wall and allow the whole body to go. See how much further she'll go? And this is a beautiful twist. A lot of work going on through the entire body. The more she stretches this arm away, the more she allows that leg to go down. Again, if she didn't have the flexibility, I'd suggest a bolster, pile of pillows or books, and she's able to concentrate on the whole body working here and breathing. Feels good? Yes. Wonderful. All right, we'll bring you back up. Inhale, come back up. Yeah, beautiful. And then just back yourself back into the middle and go back to where you were with both legs on the floor. And finishing here, just make sure you're nice and level again. Your heels are on that raise. And bring the arms just down to constructive rest position like you were just able to. And now reconnect with the breath and the body. Feel the difference between the leg you just worked. And then you'd go to the other side.